Yet another CEO has just made a fatal mistake. So on Thursday night,
You think it's a coincidence that all these CEOs are getting caught for their bad behavior? You think it's just like, oh, it just happens to be a millionaire CEO who snatched something out of a kid's hand? It's not a coincidence. Let me tell you this. And before we go further, I should probably disclaim that I am a CEO. I run my own company. But I've noticed enough in the business community and seen enough of studies to point this out. So here we go. Yep, there you go. 1 in 5 business leaders may have sociopathic tendencies. All right. They've done these studies before. I've seen various different statistics, but every single statistic I've seen tends to point to the fact that a CEO of a company has a higher likelihood of being a psychopath or a sociopath than the general population. Like, it's just higher. It's also for political leaders, by the way, also for business leaders and for political leaders, the same statistic. They're just more likely to be psychopaths. That should explain to you what you're seeing in the media right now, where a lot of these guys are getting caught for their bad actions. A lot of them never get caught for their bad actions, by the way. But the reason I think this is because the political system and the economic system that we live under incentivizes psychopaths. Think about it. Like, if you don't feel anything for anyone else, or you can't have normal human emotions, you'll just do very well in these professions. All right. Like, if you had absolutely zero emotions about lying to people and being cutthroat and raising rents on grandmothers or something, or exploiting workers, you would do very well. Like, the business results of that would be fucking fantastic. It's the incentives that we've created. We've created a system that pushes these guys to the top. It's not that these guys, become like this after getting successful. So that should explain a lot to you about what you're seeing basically in your life whenever you see what's happening in the economy. So coming back to the CEO, the fact that he snatches something out of a kid's hand is basically that metaphor of like stealing candy from a baby. They would do it. If no one was watching, if they thought no one was watching, a CEO would be 1 in 5 times more likely to like steal candy from a baby and not even have any remorse or anything. Like, just do it. Which is why I've always like cringed whenever they've been framed positively. Like, anytime someone says a business owner is a job creator, I'm like, no, they would run a bus over you if it meant more profits. They don't want to create jobs for you. They do it because they have to. And now that AI is coming up, they don't have to do that either. Like, they don't have to care about human life, even for their employees. Like, the last little bit of, care that they were forced to give to a certain segment of the population, even that's gone now, because they could just automate and have robots do all the work. So yeah, they would run a bus over you if they could, for a few extra basis points in their margins. Always remember that.